Right, everyone, an exciting video for you today. Maybe you like this stuff, maybe you won't. I don't know, but you all know about Thor in the Discord. I talk about him all the time. I got into when I bought that Chisato gas blowback pistol from Tokyo Marui. Went down a bit of a rabbit hole of trying to get like rare gas blowback pistols from Marui. And he came through. He hit me up in a message. I was after this one in this white box, and he hit me up in a message. There's a guy in Denmark, about 100 kilometers away from where he lives, and he said he's got one, and it's a good price. You know, do you want me to go get it for you? So I was like, yeah, if you can get it for me. And this comes on the back of, reviewing the USP9. I really wanted this pistol. It's been discontinued. You can't buy it anywhere. If it is in stock somewhere, which you probably won't find it is, they're ridiculously expensive. But so he goes to get this pistol, which is the Biohazard Resident Evil 4 SG09R. And this is a pistol from Resident Evil. It's built on the USP platform, and I was like, right, I've got mags for that if it's the same mags. And I just really wanted this pistol. And Thor came through and got it for me. So while he was getting this, the guy that he was getting it from had more Biohazard pistols, and Thor was trying to get in contact with me. I think I was driving somewhere or something like that, and basically saying, do you want me to pick up these extra ones for you? He couldn't get through to me, so he bought them anyway, and yes, of course I wanted them. So let's get started, shall we? The Biohazard Resident Evil 4 SG09R. So it's all in its original box. You've got some, pamphlets here with more on the pistol, Kendo Custom Shop. More on the pistol. It's all in Japanese, so I can't unfortunately read it for you. But very interesting. They do this with a lot of the Biohazards. You've got your normal manual in here, which I suppose we can have a quick look. Just the usual stuff that you get with Marui pistols. I'm not going to open all that up because I want to keep all that nice and neat. And then we open this up, and it's got a very interesting box. So we flip this up here. It's got SG09R on the front, prototype 9mm, and it's got the date, which I presume is from the game 2002. And the very interesting box is we open it up. Now I'm going to struggle to do this, so let's move this stuff to the side here. I'm trying not to show you what's underneath. So we get this box, we open it up, and inside it's all foam lined. We have the pistol, we have a couple of magazines. What does this say? Be careful not to hurt your fingers. Okay, that's weird. So we have a couple of spare magazines in here. That was just in the centre there. So I'm not sure if this pistol came with two mags. And we have the pistol itself. Also in here, we have a little box, which I'm pretty sure this is from the game, this little box here. We open this up, we should have the usual. Got a little Allen key there. Should have some BBs, the little bits you put in the mags to dry fire. And this is what always gets me. You got these people on the internet that will tell you dry firing your GBBRs or GBB pistols damages your gun. Now, no one does gas blowback as long or as good as Tokyo Marui, in my opinion. And they give these with every pistol so that you can dry fire your pistol. So are you saying you know better than the manufacturers of these things? They give it with every gun, just so the fact that you can dry fire it safely without having to load it with rounds. So, and I do get them pop up on the channel every now and again. They'll tell me dry firing damages all my guns. Honestly, sod off. No one cares. I have been dry firing airsoft guns for well over a decade, 10, 15 years. I've never had an issue. So just stop it. But look at this thing. So this is a USP9 to be more precise. And it's got Kendo on the side, so Kendo Custom Shop. You've got Tokyo Marui here. 9x19 on the barrel, 9x19 on the slide. And the very interesting thing about this pistol is it's very much like my other USP. However, Let me just wipe this camera here because it looks a little bit frosty. Hopefully that's a little bit better. And it's very much like my other USP, where you've got a silver slide, you've got a compensated slide, or compensated barrel, a little bit on the front there. And you've also got a slightly different texture on the grip, and you've got a finger groove grip as well, which is extremely comfortable. Now I'm going to pull one of these magazines out here, just so we can pop one in. So it's a very, very comfortable pistol. And this thing, looking it over, is practically brand new. The other thing I like about this version of the pistol, you've just got a normal Picatinny style rail on the bottom there. So put in your torches, your lasers, whatever, will go straight on. You haven't got that weird USB mounting bracket, which usually you do get an adapter in the box, of course. But I'm trying not to make this a super long video. So you get a couple of mags with it. I'm not sure if it comes with 2 mags as standard. Maybe it does. And you get the pistol. And we'll be doing more in-depth stuff on this pistol, don't worry. With these being discontinued, I imagine a lot of people would love for me to put this in the box and never touch it ever again. So I'm actually going to put a lot of my rare pistols on display in my office. And they get a nice lit glass display. But we'll get to that when we can. So really, very sorry about that. Really rare pistol here, discontinued. Like I say, you can't get it anymore. So glad that Thor has managed to nab me one. So very interesting indeed. We'll lock this box down because he also had 2 other pistols. So let's take a look at those real quick. And these are 2 Biohazard 3 Samurai Edge M9s. And from what I can gather, if you're more clued up on this stuff, you'll have to let me know in the comments down below. I think one's like a 1990s pistol and the other one's like a 2002 or 2000, something like that. But let's have a look at the older one first. And you can still get Biohazard M9s from Marui, but from what I can gather, these ones are a little different. And if you actually look at the Resident Evil wikis, they've actually got pictures of these 2 pistols on the wiki, which they refer to. So you've got a blue piece of like cardboard here with all the doodads on. You've actually got some pin badges in there. One's an M9, one's a Kendo Custom Shop. You do have like a normal M9 magazine and jamming rod, all that stuff. You've got the M9 itself. Now this one has a silver trigger. The difference with these pistols is usually the Biohazards that you can buy over the counter now will say stars here. And these ones that I've got here say Custom Kendo Shop, and these are the pistols that refer to certain characters in the game. So you could call it hero versions of said pistols. So it does say stars on this side. This one's got slightly greyish tinge to the slide, but you can see it's in immaculate condition. You can also see it's got a dark blue inlay on the crest there. And I'll have to put up on screen, I mean there is a bit of, you can see wear on the grip where the black has slightly rubbed off on the texture in there, which is probably just where it's been held. It's obviously been appreciated and looked after. So you've got that one there, which is the older one. If these are in the correct boxes, I'm sure they are. So this would be, does it say on here? This is the Chris Redfield model. So it has a silver trigger you see there. So this is Chris Redfield's Samurai Edge M92F Custom, Stars exclusive. And so it's the character model of the Biohazard M9. Now, you can, like I say, you can go buy the generic Stars Biohazard M9s from Marui. They still do them now. This one, on the other hand, is pretty much similar. Got all the bits and pieces here. But this one is I can't remember the name of the character now, but is the other hero model's M9, which is this character here. I can't quite remember her name, so you'll have to forgive me. I can't see it on there in English. It's probably on there in Japanese. But so So yeah, this is her pistol from the game as well. Now, you open this up, it looks a little bit newer. You've got a red inlay here. You actually have a money clip here with the Stars logo on, which is pretty cool. You get a gas magazine. This one looks a little bit newer. They've obviously been used, which, you know, if you're going to collect these things, you need to shoot them. You got the same. This one looks like it's maybe been shot a little bit more, because you've got the black sort of wearing on the black off the texture of the grip here, and a little bit of wear to the gold inlay here on the emblem. But you'll see this is a much lighter blue. You've got a black trigger. The slide is very much black as well, where the other one had a tinge of grey, but still in exquisite condition. And again, Kendo Custom Shop here, which is the difference between, you know, the M9s that you can get over the counter now. So I will I'm trying to get more models. Now, I'm not a massive Resident Evil fan. I haven't really played many of the games. I can appreciate the games, but I haven't really played them. It's just a game that I never got round to. But I am trying to get more in the set. So I think they do an Albert Wesker, the small one, and then they do that one where it was, I think it was silver. It was like a silver M9. And it had like a hexagonal suppressor that was built into the pistol, which I also want to try and get. But again, they're discontinued. They're very hard to get hold of. So I managed to score some good bits of the collection. One of the pistols had a silver mag in the pistol as well. So it was like a spare mag that maybe the guy forgot he'd left in there. I don't know. But yeah, 2 M9s. Didn't really plan on getting these. Really wanted the USP, but a nice little surprise. So we'll do respective videos on these pistols, and we'll test them out and see what they're chrono at and stuff like that in due time. I just wanted to get them on camera and show you guys what's coming, of course. So there aren't many videos I can tell on YouTube about these specific models, so we'll be trying to do as much in-depth stuff as we can do. So stay around for that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let me know what you think about these models, especially that USP, which is hard to get hold of now. You can check out the link in the description, which you can find a link to the Discord page. And as always, from me and Bench, we'll be seeing you in the next one.